Welcome to this new video from the ASAR 3D channel. We will see in this video how to create two types of masks and how to apply them on a photo in order to pixelate faces and highlight one of the little girls. For this tutorial, we will only work on the basis of a photo. Also, we can remove all the objects from the scene except the camera. Of course, you are free to replace the photo I am going to use with a rendering of a 3D scene. Your 3D scene should then contain all the objects you need. Actually, the only thing we need is to calibrate the render size to the size of the photo. Start by removing unnecessary objects. And now change the resolution to match the dimensions of the photo you want to use. Whether it is a photo or render layer, it is not possible to create a mask from the 3D viewport. First, we need to change the editor type and upload the photo. Change the interface to bring up the image editor. Now go find the image you want to process. Finally, bring up the mask editor. We are now going to create a mask to surround the faces of the girls. This mask will then be used to define the areas of the image that must be pixelated. We will now add a circle mask to surround the first face. Note that you can also add square masks. Adjust the mask to the shape and dimensions of the first face. When you are satisfied, copy the mask with Shift-D and place the copy on the next face. Now repeat the process for the other faces. Finally, rename the mask to be able to identify it more easily later. We will now create our first render by pixelating the faces of the girls. We will use the mask node and the pixelate node for this. If you are interested in knowing more about the pixelate node, I recommend my video dedicated to this topic. Since we are not using 3D objects in this video, you can remove the render layers and add an image instead. Now add a pixelate node, two scale nodes and a math node. With the math node, select the divide option and change the values as shown. Now link the nodes together as shown. The image is fully pixelated. We now need to add a color mix node and a mask node so that only the faces are pixelated. We can now see that the initial image is covered at the level of the girls' faces by the pixelated image. We are now going to create a mask to surround the last girl. This mask will then be used to define the areas of the image to be highlighted. We are now going to create a new independent mask of undefined shape. Click to add a new mask and rename it. With Ctrl key and left click, add your first control point. Repeat the operation so that the little girl is surrounded. To close the loop, press the Alt and C keys. You can now improve the outline by changing the type of handles with the V key. Finally, we are now going to modify the compositing to change the color of the last little girl. Add a color mix node and select the multiply option. Then add a new mask node and select the highlight mask. Now link the nodes as shown. Thanks you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Other types of videos are available on my channel.